know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey, you guys, welcome back to the show. Let's see, we got Serene, Black Beauty. Oh, you said it's midnight in the UK. Well, welcome to the show. We're glad to have you bright and early. I know that's right. Come on in, you guys. Come on in and have a seat. We are at day three of this trial between Tasha K and Cardi B. And we have we got some developments. Oh, goodness. Let me fix that. Y'all go ahead, and while I'm fixing that, y'all go ahead and make yourself comfortable, because we're going to be here for a little bit talking about this trial. I mean, it just goes on. It just gets better and better. It just gets better and better every day. Honey, what did I tell you guys yesterday? What did I tell you yesterday when how it must be and how it must look when you have to watch yourself, let alone the jury has to watch you. But Tasha has to watch herself. I was still doing that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Boom. The jury has to listen to this. They have to watch the videos when they put them up, the evidence, and then Tasha's got to watch herself. They pull that projector up and they pop them videos in there, and you get to see her ranting and raving, talking about Cardi B, saying you wipe your ass with lawsuits, calling her herpes B, all this, honey. But Sadir wanted to try to get ahead of that. When he did his little opening statement, he said, now, I'm going to quote Sadir, okay, because Sadir even knew. Sadir said, oh my God, this is going to look bad when we pop in this video and when they get to see how Tasha really acts, because the jury, now mind you, jurors, okay, we have how many? All right, I got that too. I got that tea too. So we have 6 jurors, all right, 6 women, I'm sorry. 10 jurors, 6 women and 4 men and 2 black. So everybody else is different nationalities. 6 women, 4 men, and only 2 of them are black. All right. So they don't know anything about a Tasha K. So when they see these videos and they pull that mess up and they got to see her ranting and raving and going off and talking about Cardi B, they said, this is what y'all watching. This is what goes on YouTube. Who's watching this? Who's subscribed to this? I mean, one of the jurors was visibly grabbed their stomach. They were so sickened by the sight and the sound of Tasha K in her videos that they had to watch as evidence. I told you guys. I can only imagine when you watch yourself, you ever know. Remember when Hazel E, when she did, and she had that public display of saying the comments, I'm not even going to repeat them, or what she said about herself, but then she went on and Yanla Fix My Life, and she had to watch herself and see herself in action, and you like, oh my God, I looked that's how nasty I looked, that's how I sound. Well, can you imagine seeing that as a jury, seeing Tasha K? They put them videos up as evidence, and you get to see her in rare form. You get to see how she's going in on Cardi B, calling her out her name, herpes B, and all these, and going in video after video, time after time, knowing you were in a lawsuit, and then you continued it. Then when you had a cease and desist, a demand letter, you said, I'm wiping my ass with this demand letter, and the jury is now watching all of this. I keep telling people, videos, pictures, all of those things, they're never going to go away. So you got to pay attention to what you say and what you do. We all learned that the hard way. We all learned about digital footprints. You never know when something's going to be used against you, right? Never know. Sometimes people try to do it on the YouTube streets. But this is a court of law, all right? It said this is not YouTube. This is a court of law. I told you guys that in my commentary. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what's been going on in court. That's exactly what the judge is giving. I'm sick of you, Tasha, up there just saying anything on the stand, trying to manipulate. Oh, we're going to get into it. Because there's another person, there's a journalist, a reporter, a black man that's out there that is covering this. And I've been watching him. I've been seeing his reports, all hip hop. I can't quite throw his name out there. Let me get his name. Let me get his exact name, because he's doing a great job of covering this. And make sure as you guys are coming in, because people are still coming in, as you come in and have a seat. We've been gathering around every day, going over these updates. It's cute. I'm getting to know my new subscribers and my new supporters. We welcome you. So make sure you hit that like button as you guys are coming in. You're getting your seat. Make sure you have your mask on. I keep telling y'all coughing in each other's face. Make sure you have your mask on. Everybody social distancing. Get your seat. Come on in. But let me get his name, because he's doing a great job of covering this. And he basically has been saying what I'm saying. His Instagram, Mr. Dennis Byron, and it says hip hop. I don't know exactly what the outlet is. I was looking at, not sure. So his Byron Media Group, and that is his Instagram, is Mr. Dennis Byron. So I'm following you, Mr. Dennis Byron. Shout out to you, because you've been covering this. Seems like he's out there at the courthouse. He been inside, So I'm basically looking at my documents every day and matching it up with his commentary and getting what it is he's exactly seeing in court. And it's basically adding up with what I said, I mean, how would you feel if you get to see yourself in rare form, knowing that I said these things, I did these things, now I got to watch? Oh, it's cringeworthy. I know it. So really what has been taking place, Tasha has been on the stand. All right, and we're going to jump into that. I'm going to give you guys. So this is the transcript from today. Tasha K has been on the stand again today. They continue this with her. And basically, this says that the plaintiff's counsel, which is Cardi B's counsel, resumed and finished her direct examination of Miss Kebe. And then they entered in more exhibits. And all of those exhibits you see, 606, 522, 276, and so on. It is a bunch of exhibits. And we do know that they were admitted. They are all videos. Most of them are video clips of her, whether they're still up, whether they've been deleted since they've been posted. They consist of the Wino Gang podcast rants, Patreon videos, could be Twitter posts, could be Facebook posts. You know, we could go and pull the exhibit list and match them up, but we're not going to do that. That's a lot of video footage. I'm not trying to go through all of that. We basically understand and know that these are examples of every time Tasha K went on a rant, went on a video, and talked and defamed Cardi B. That's exactly. But honey, like I said, Sadir wanted to get ahead of it. You know, the juror, they are watching all of this stuff. And Sadir said, when I do my opening statement, I'm going to let these people know. Let me try to paint a picture of what actually I want you guys to be thinking. Sadir said, do not make any judgment without context, because context is everything, especially in the media. And you representing someone like Tasha K, and you talk about context is everything. We know context is everything, and the truth should be included in that context. He said, everyone is familiar with humor. Everyone is familiar with opinion, and everyone needs context to appreciate that. Sadir. Looked like he picking up some things and some pointers from Tasha K. It is the gift of gab for me. None of that makes any sense. None of that makes any sense. None of that makes any sense when you got a client like Tasha K, that when you tell her not to make any videos, get off live, she's still doing it anyway. So context at this point, you can't put context with Tasha K. All right. I mean, it was visible. It was visible that the jury was annoyed and sickened by Tasha's videos and the rants and the stuff that she was saying about Cardi B. But it was the judge. It was the statement from the judge for me that I'm not going to, you know, and what did I tell you guys? The judge is annoyed. Tasha's apparently on the stand, and when she's being asked questions, she's not answering the questions that she's being asked. She's answering questions and pointing to things that she's not being asked about. And the judge is annoyed. Answer the question, ma'am. Answer this question. You're going down to something else that you was asked previously, or that you think you're going to be asked. Stick to the subject matter. Stick to the question at hand. So this is what it seems that Tasha is doing, what she does on YouTube. And I kept saying that the judge in the court was going to show her. This ain't YouTube. This is a court of law. This is how we do things in court. You can't get up here and have a gift of gab and get up here and manipulate anyone with your eloquent words and your show, your lights, your camera, your action. No, you knew that you were telling a lie when you told it. Can you stick to that statement? Because Cardi B's attorney, when she is questioning Tasha, she said to Tasha, and I quote, saying that people have highly stigmatic diseases is not a joke. You show that your statements, you know that they are defamatory. Getting up on your platform and doing a video and saying that this woman has HPV, herpes, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. And I told you, we knew that the judge was done with her when he told the attorneys. I told you to turn in your brief on time. You turned it in late. And you said, we're just not doing it. This wasn't, oh, we forgot. This wasn't, oh, we were late. This was, we are just not doing it. Those were the judge's exact words, and you heard them. You heard them here on the Sweetpeadiaries. The judge has been annoyed with Tasha K and her team. Because first of all, not only did we encourage you to settle earlier on, and you did not, you thought that you were going to drag this thing out and get here to do what? I've dismissed your counterclaim. I've dismissed your assault claim. And we are still here. And now you're on the stand playing games. No, man. Thank you for the $10, Chocolate Bay. I appreciate you. He says, great live. Can you imitate TK? Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. You guys have to excuse that noise in the background. That's the dog playing with his toy. I can't take it from him because he's having a great time. Hopefully he'll go in the other room with it. I told you, Evan be trying to steal the show. He tries to take away my shine. He tries to take away my thunder. You know what I mean? But we're not going to let, you're not going to succeed. Okay? You're not going to succeed. I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Every time I go live, here you go with your mess. You hear him back there. He just going at. He said, Mommy's not paying me any attention. I'm going to have a ball back here. I'm going to make all kinds of noise. You hear him tearing it up back there. Just tearing it up. Tearing it up. But just ignore him. Just ignore him, y'all. He a baby doing what he do. That's what babies do. But yeah, on the stand, and Cardi B's attorney has basically proven her point. Tasha has admitted that she knew the information was not true. They've played audio, they've played footage, phone calls, they've played with her admitting and when she was talking with Lovely T. I told you the Lovely T call was going to constantly be referenced in this trial because it was referenced in the documents. The Lovely T call, the Lovely T call. And we know in that call, Tasha admitted to possibly knowing that the information was not true, and she was going to put it out for clicks, views. She has basically admitted on the stand that she did this for financial gain, that she went viral, and that was her whole goal, was to go viral. Use this as leverage to grow her platform. So she's admitted to that on the stand. You can't get up there and lie. You have to tell the truth. No matter how much of a liar you are, you got to tell the truth. Hold on for 1 minute, guys. All right, I had to call my children so they could come get him because he's making too much noise. All right, but this is basically, I told you, I knew exactly what was going to go on. It's not rocket science, and all the people that were saying Tasha K is going to win, Tasha K is the GOAT. The GOAT of what? The GOAT of tabloid sensationalism, scandalous stories, salacious stories. Yeah, she's the GOAT, all right, definitely. But now she's being called to the carpet. She's on stand, and she got to put that hand up, and you got to tell the truth. And Cardi B's attorney is annihilating her. She has basically proven her entire case that you knew it was a lie when you said it. It was malicious. We are basically now just waiting to see how much. It's not a point of or a question of how, you know what I mean, who's going to win. Is Cardi going to win? Is Tasha going to win? It's basically now, how much is Tasha K going to have to pay Cardi B? We are now waiting on that. That's basically what we're here. How much is this woman going to have to pay? What's the damages? Because now with all of the videos that have been played, I mean, you see the exhibit list. Cardi had 1,021 exhibits. We've already gotten through hundreds of those already. We've gotten to many of those already. They've been videos, and in those videos, what is it that she's doing? Cardi has herpes. Cardi is a prostitute. Herpes B. Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. The jury's looking at that and they're stunned. They're sickened. One juror grabbed her stomach because she could not believe what she was hearing, what she's witnessing. This is what you do on YouTube. You have a platform. You have a YouTube channel. People are actually watching this. What you guys saying, sis? You've been doing, oh, thank you, Love Music. You've been doing an awesome job. I appreciate it. Oh, you love my jacket. Thank you, Miss Jordan. Dayamar says, let's see if she'll get her S together. I still think she will move her hate and allegations to someone else. Chocolate Bay says she should have settled. Dea says, I was her subscriber and I didn't even think for a second that she'd win. That was clearly her acting up for being rejected by Cardi. And you guys know that's exactly what it was giving when she told Cardi, come up on my platform to, discuss these allegations. And Cardi said no. And she got upset. And she said, I'm going for, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to put out as much as salacious information on this girl as I can, because you turned me down. It bruised her ego, so she went for it. But she's now paying for it because she's being embarrassed and annihilated on the stand. Cardi B's attorney has went in. Sarah has done an awesome job of proving her case we are only on day 3. And basically, if they wanted it to be over, it could be over today. She's proven her case. Now, the cross-examination, I cannot wait to see. What is it, you know what I mean? What is it that when Tasha K's attorneys gets up there, what are they going to have to cross with? Like Cardi B's attorney has proven her case, proven her point. What is your attorney going to come back and how is he going to make you look good? How are you going to get you out of this mess? The videos tell it all. You're time stamping yourself. Video, this you. Herpes B, complex B. Herpes B, complex B. I'm motherfucking Tasha K. Ain't nobody gonna take my motherfucking channel. That's what they saying. Ain't nobody gonna take my motherfucking channel. I'm Tasha K. Do they know who I am? Ain't nobody gonna take my channel. She up there doing all that. And they looking at this like, oh, wow, you wipe your ass with this lawsuit? You wipe your ass with this lawsuit? This is a court of law. They sent you a demand letter. They sent you a cease and desist, and you continue to make videos. They see that she continued to make video after video. They see the dates of the videos. They said this went on in 2019. She sent you a cease and desist, a demand letter, and then the videos continued to come afterwards, over and over. I told you they asked for videos that were deleted, that were published, and non-published. So when you think that you're being slick and you're doing a video on YouTube and you delete it, thinking nobody's going to see it anymore, if they want to get that, honey, they can get that. A YouTube, as long as they got the link, they can access it. But remember yesterday when we talked about them Cardi B having the YouTube terms and conditions and the YouTube partner agreement. Well, what's covered in that agreement? I don't know if a lot of people know this, but YouTube terms of service state that the platform is not responsible for content submitted by the user or for defamatory or offensive or illegal conduct of any user. So that's how they cover themselves when people get in lawsuits. They said, listen, you sign this at the time that you agree to be monetized. Like when you go and you create a YouTube channel, you electronically sign these contracts. It's a legal binding contract. Them little terms and conditions, them little check boxes that you checking off to have a YouTube channel. Most people don't even read it. They just check it off and keep on going. Well, that little box says YouTube terms of service state that a platform is not responsible for content submitted by any user. So the platform, meaning YouTube, they are not responsible for Tasha K's material. So you're suing Tasha K. It's nothing that YouTube, you can't sue us. So that's how they cover themselves, because they said if you get yourself into this mess and you're creating now, you could use our licenses to do your videos, and we're providing you with a space to do content, and you're using our licenses for your content. However, you get yourself into some legal trouble, we're out of that. We ain't got nothing to do. My name is Bennett and I am not in it. All right. They said any defamatory or offensive or illegal content that you put on your channel, you are responsible for. Okay? You are responsible for. We don't have nothing to do with that. So they said, honey, we are out of this. So you just stuck. You in it. Now, if the court determines that the channel must come down, they got to take the channel down. They would have to honor that. And then they do say that your legal counsel has to be in contact with them for them to consider removing channels and any of things of those nature. So they would have to be in contact with the court. They would have to be in contact with your legal representative. You have to show that order that, hey, the court said this has to come down, this channel have to be removed. So they would have to honor that. So that's where the whole channel coming down at. A couple people asked me that question. Will her channel come down? If the court determines that her channel is to be removed, that's how it will be done. YouTube is not going to just jump out here and remove her channel because of the lawsuit that she has with Cardi B. There are reasons that YouTube terminates people's channels, and we get into that. We've talked about that, bullying, and when you have extreme cases of people being bullied and cyberstalked and harassed and doxing, and there's just different elements, material that is offensive, material that is not approved content, they will terminate your channel, and they give you a few days, boom, you're terminated. Sometimes they don't even give you a few days, they just terminate it. But in this instance, if her channel was to be removed because of this lawsuit, it would have to be Cardi B's attorneys would have to work with YouTube. They would have to submit the documentation and show the ruling of the court that they determined that the channel must go. That's how that goes there. But as far as the videos coming down, now that's the court order. That is something that Tasha K would have to abide by. You know what I mean? When it is given to her exactly what the stipulations are of this lawsuit, what she got to go home and do, you have a certain time frame that you got to do it. This got to come down. This selected video has to come down. She would have to legally abide by that, and she would have to take those steps to make sure she adheres to the court's decisions. That's not something that YouTube would do. They would not remove the videos. She would have to remove that content. Someone asked me about the revenue. What, like, how is that? Will her money be affected? Will YouTube take back money? YouTube does not take back money. They will not physically say you made XYZ off of this, so now you owe us or you got to pay us back. No, it doesn't work like that. They would just remove the video, and whatever revenue that you've accumulated is going to be removed at that time. They would remove that video, and whatever, the numbers or whatever is associated with that, it will come down at that time. Hold on, you guys, one moment. All right, I had to get the dog up out of here. So sorry, guys. But yes, and she admittedly has been on the stand lying, I'm sorry, she admitted that she lied, you know what I mean? So she's been on the stand for 2 days now, and on the stand she has been admitting everything. She's basically been admitting that she knew the information wasn't true. I mean, how can you get around that when they playing the videos and they showing you what you said? She don't have herpes. She's proven that with her paperwork. You took her through all of this, years worth of legal issues, years worth of money being spent on lawyers, just for her to bring up the paperwork showing she don't have it. And there was someone in the comments that said, it lies dormant. That disease lies dormant. That is a viral disease. If you have that, it is in your bloodstream. That's not something that pops up and comes and goes. That's not gonorrhea or syphilis or something like that, where you can have it and you don't have it and you get treated and now it's not in your system. When you have that, that's a virus. That's in your bloodstream. So when they test you for that, whether you have an outbreak or not, you have that in your system. That's something that does not go away. I don't know if people are aware of that, but once you contract that particular virus, you can't get rid of that. That's not something that goes away. Yes, the outbreaks will go away, but that is not a virus that goes away. Once it's in your system, it's there. Okay, so all right, so honestly, the judge could have saved taxpayer money and ruled against that last year. Exactly. Right, Sweet Pea featuring Evan. Exactly. It's very loud. You guys just please excuse me. we had to just put him up, honey. I had to put him up until I get done because, he's just like a child, okay? He's a dog, but he's just like a child. He knows when I'm live. He knows when I'm on YouTube. He says, this is when I can show off. She's speaking to that camera again. There she goes. She's talking to these people, and she's not going to show off on me because she don't want them to hear her talking to me like that. You know what I mean? So he's, now he's crying in the cage. So just ignore him, okay? Just ignore Evan. He's 8. He's fed. He's just, he want to be on this. But you're not, Evan. This is my show. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, this is my show. Trying to take my show. Trying to take my show. But yes, I mean, it was basically more of that today. And they closed out her testimony. So tomorrow they will have probably her defense will probably get up there and ask her questions. But the plaintiff, they closed out their line of questioning. So today ended with that. All right. Yesterday was the beginning of them questioning her. Today they wrapped it up. They did. I told you, I ain't expecting this to go but so far. All right. This thing, if it's 2 weeks, I mean, wham, bam, thank you, man. Boom, bop, boop, bop, boom, bop, boom, bing. How much more of it where are the lies? Like, it's all truth. Where are you going to poke the lies? When are we going to see you and your attorneys interject some lies that Cardi, you know what I mean? This is how we, boom, 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 boom. We got Cardi B, she lied. Like, when are we going to see that? We're not going to see anything because it ain't nothing. It's nothing. That girl, she have nothing. Nothing. Which is sad because the videos don't lie. Videos don't lie. Videos don't lie. Miss Thing was up there in court today. Plaintiff counsel resumed and finished her direct examination of Miss Kebe. They presented their exhibits. We know those exhibits was all got darn videos. Juror grabbed her stomach and said, this is just too much. We got 6 women, 4 men, only 2 of them are black. So most of these people don't even know who Tasha K is. And they don't probably even know about the YouTube environment. They don't know how people get down on YouTube. So they're like, this is offensive. This is crude. This is this woman's character. And forget about it. If you thought you was going to make friends with the judge, Judge Ray, Judge Ray is upset. Ray is sick. Okay? Let me get Ray. I'm going to show y'all what Ray. Let me get Ray. I'm going to show y'all. Let me get Ray. I'm going to show y'all Ray. Because he's upset. You don't play with Ray. You don't play with Ray. I'm going to show y'all. Judge Ray. You don't play with him. Let me get Ray. Let me get his picture. Honey, because we got the pics. We got pics. I'm going to show you the judge because he's not playing. He said, you're in my courtroom. I make the rules. You're going to abide by them. You're going to follow the rules. This is not YouTube. This is not your house. You in my house. And in my house, we have rules. Let me get Ray. Yeah, here go Ray. Ray not playing. Child. He not playing. Let me get Ray. Here we go. Child, he ain't playing with them. And I got this other person too. Y'all know her. Y'all know her. Honey, let me show you this. He ain't playing. Don't play with Judge Ray. Don't play with Judge Ray. All right? Judge Ray don't be playing with them. He said no. No. So can you imagine when she was up there on that stand and she was asking, being asked questions, and she was answering questions and she wasn't answering what she was told to answer. She was beating all around the bush. The judge said, please answer the question, ma'am. Answer the question, Ms. Kebe. Answer the question of what you're being asked. Don't do it again. He said, don't do it again. You answer the question as you've been asked. Don't do it again. Because she continued to do that, continued to try to manipulate and talk her way out of, Tasha, that gift again. He said, don't do it again. You in my courtroom. And Olga said, Judge, it was, it may have been a joke. She said she may have her, it was a joke. Sarah said a joke. Saying that someone has a stigmatic disease. That's not a joke. That is a defamatory statement, and you know it. This was the $14.99. This is Olga. This is Miss Olga with her crooked plaques hanging on the wall. This is Miss Olga. Okay, this is our star attorney. You are up to bat, miss. This is what Tasha paid for, okay? And there has been so much talk of Tasha stating that she was going to put her through this lawsuit because Cardi could afford it. She could afford it. She could afford to go to therapy. She could afford to be in a lawsuit with her, and it doesn't matter whether she can afford therapy, whether she can afford to be in a lawsuit or not. She does not deserve to be ridiculed and lies to be put out about her, whether or not she can afford it. So you're up there on the stand admitting to these things, that she could afford to go to therapy. So you're going to take her through this as though it's a joke. She can afford it. She can afford to go to therapy. She can afford to be in a lawsuit. I knew it was a lie when I said it. I make a lie go viral. I was just trying to get views, clicks, views. I did it for financial gain. All of these things is what Tasha's admitted to on the stand. So what does she have left? I need to know. What does she have in her defense? What can she possibly say? And the videos they keep pulling up as evidence that they entered in as exhibits, as evidence, the videos point to that as well. The videos show her stating that she knew these were potential lies when she said it. And she knew that Star Marie possibly wasn't mentally all there, possibly had mental health issues. These are all things that she's attested to on the stand. When you raise that right hand and you say that you're going to swear, you swear, and you talking in front of this judge. This is their judge. This is Honorable William Ray II. Not playing any games. He reprimanded her attorneys earlier on for turning their brief in late and said, I'm not tolerating this. If I could report you to the bar, I would. So that's the same thing that he's been saying to Tasha. She's been up there. It's been cringeworthy. It's not, at this point, what is Cardi, whether she's going to win or not, it's how much is she going to get? How much are you going to pay this woman? That's where we're at. How much are you going to have to pay? So the judge said, answer the question. And if you don't answer it, you keep going around, beating around the bush. You keep answering questions that you're not being asked. You keep giving subject matter to questions that you're not being asked. If you do it again, don't do it again. Don't do that again. I mean, can you imagine being reprimanded by the judge in that fashion? Don't do it again. Ma'am, Miss Kebe, stick to the line of questioning, please. This is not YouTube. I keep telling you, like, you can get up on YouTube and rant and rave and maybe jump from topic to topic, get off topic. We all do it. Get off topic and lose your place. But you're in court, ma'am. Stick to the topic. I mean, can you imagine Shaq getting up there, Judge? I told her, Judge. I told her. I told her to leave Cardi B alone. Mr. Ray, I told her, Judge, please. I don't know anything about taxes. Judge, please. I don't know. I told her to leave Cardi B alone. Judge, Mr. Ray, please. I don't have nothing to do with this. I told her, can you imagine? Do you see the videos? Do you see what I'm dealing with? You watching it? Do you see it? You see it for yourself. Do you see what I'm dealing with? I mean, they put them damn videos up and they say, if this is what he got to deal with at home. He said, I told her to leave Cardi B alone. Every day was Cardi B. I keep having to edit the videos. It was Cardi B. And the judge said, at this point, we're just not doing it. We're just not having it. Ma'am, stick to the line of questioning. At this point, if I could report your ass to the bar, I would. At this point, answer the line of questioning. Please stop beating around the bush. Miss Kibi, stick to the line of questioning. Well, Judge, I was just motherfucking playing. I was just playing, Judge. I may have said, I just wanted to go viral. I can make a lie. I can make a lie go viral. I knew it was a lie when I said it, but I wanted to make my money. I needed my 1 million views on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers. I was just motherfucking playing. I knew it was a lie when I said it. And he said, no, ma'am, this is a court of law. You can't do it. You can't do it. So that's basically where we're at with this case. I mean, she's up there. She's been up on the stand. And now tomorrow they will have more questioning, but it will be from her side. I mean, usually that's how it go. You have them, they question her. And now I guess it's her job to make herself look good. Now her attorney's going to try to come and try to issue some lines of questioning to make her look good. But the fact that they started it off, that was brilliant. They kicked it off because they set the stage. Cardi B setting the tone for this is what this case is all about. I have the burden of proof. I'm proving my case. So she kicked it off. Boom. I mean, how can you top that? What they going to come back with? You showing all these videos, showing all your proof, showing everything that she's done, video after video. And it's like I said, all of the other bloggers and the people that went with the stories, I'm not saying, when I said who was on the, exhibit list, we were not saying at all that these people have anything to worry about. We're not saying that, I don't know who gave who what. I don't know what people were doing behind the scenes. I don't know if any of these people really believed these stories, really believed the narratives that Cardi B, what Tasha was putting down, that she really had these things and they really believed it. I don't know what they were doing behind the scenes, but there's DMs, there's communication, that they're going to be referencing. And it just shows that, okay, you had other bloggers that were also doing and picking up and doing commentary on Tasha K's narratives and her video about you having a STD. And whatever else, with other rumors about the babies and the supposed cheating and all the scandals with Offset and the videos about that. You have other bloggers that will then do a review, that will then, come back and talk about those videos. So them being put on the exhibit list, it's not nowhere, shape, or form saying that they're going to be subpoenaed and that they have to come to court. And shout out to all the 353 people that are in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure on your way out you hit the like button. I know you don't want to take from what you're doing right now, so on your way out hit that like button. But I mean, you have all these videos. You have all these videos that they're just going to keep playing and they're going to show. So again, Cardi B setting the stage and them showing, boom, this is what this is all about. This is what this case is about. We have other bloggers that have picked up stories. You see them. We're not saying they're going to be called into court, but you see that they've also said things that they're repeating from Tasha K. That's how you prove defamation. That's how you prove that your character was affected. You know what I mean? Then forget it. Did she have deals that she may have lost? Did she have any business transactions that may have fell through because of this? How do you know? How do you know how it affected her? We don't know how it could affect her livelihood, her life, her reputation. We don't know. So at the end of the day, a lot of damage was done with these videos because it was a narrative that was put out. And we say, well, Cardi is a celebrity. Take it on the chin. You're going to have people talking about you. No, this is beyond people talking about you. This is not the usual little celebrity tea, the celebrity gossip. This is defamatory statements. Then when you ask to have them taken down, you say, no, come on my channel and do an interview. So you show on the stand, it's showing and it's looking like, oh, so you had a vendetta. So when she offered and asked you to take the videos down and you offered her to come on your channel and she said no, so then you kept this going because she didn't come and give you an interview. All of that is it's all being brought to light on the stand. I mean, annihilated Cardi B's attorney, annihilated Tasha K. I mean, and you can absolutely tell by the transcripts. Nothing is just boom, she was questioned. We don't have any surprising objections. Everything's overruled. Answer the question, please. Answer the question. Yes, that question is relevant. I object. Nope. Answer. It's Olga. I object. I object. Your Honor, we object. No, answer it. Answer it. Answer the question, ma'am, please. So that's where we are. Tomorrow they will resume. Court will resume. And we'll have more questioning probably from Tasha K's attorneys. I don't see where she's stepped down from the witness stand. Just says that they finished their direct examination of Miss Kiwi. You know, so they'll definitely pick it up tomorrow. And everything that was sent in as evidence was forwarded to the clerk's office. So this will be continuing. The jury will be commencing tomorrow, and we'll be right back at it listening. And you know what I mean? Tasha being made out to be the liar in this situation. The videos speak for themselves. Videos are digital footprints. You thought you were going up on them rants, taking them down, deleting them, and they have them. Screenshots, they have them of posts and, you know what I mean, Instagram posts and comments going back and forth in the comment section. I've seen on the evidence list comments that were made by Tasha K to other users, you know, going back and forth with what they're saying about Cardi B in your posts, her commenting on it. Those screenshots are entered in on the exhibit list. So that exhibit list is very important because that's what they're pulling from while she's up on the stand. That's what's being entered in. When you see on the transcript, they say all these exhibits were entered in as evidence. That's what is being pulled. They're being pulled off of that exhibit list. All right. So Kate says, Olga can't wait for this lawsuit to be over. Pretty Brown says, TK still playing the game. She just pushing some type of agenda because she's not dumb. What's her real angle with this case? Well, in my opinion, she got just what she wanted. She's in the media. We have articles and news, major news outlets have covered it. It's on the internet because it's Cardi B. It says Cardi B is in a lawsuit. Cardi B finally 2 years lawsuit, 3-year lawsuit that she has with a YouTube blogger. Some of them don't even reference Tasha K's name. They don't even reference her channel, giving her any light. They just say that she's in a lawsuit. With it's finally coming to a head. They're finally in court. They make a mention to let it be known that the counterclaim was thrown out. The $3 million was tossed out. The assault claims were tossed out. They make that very well known in these articles. But she's getting exactly what she wanted, the attention. The attention of being associated with Cardi B, being connected with Cardi B. I'm in court with Cardi B. Taking photos, taking pictures. in a restaurant or at lunch taking a picture. I'm with Cardi B. I got to see Cardi B today. That's what she wanted. She finally got Cardi's attention. Sad. Sad. Tasha's legal team, who approved those videos, will be fired. That's true. Headlines say Cardi and blogger, right? Say Cardi and blogger. Honey, they not referencing her. They are not putting her name in the titles. It's not in headlines. Tasha K. Cardi B is in a lawsuit. Cardi B is in court. Cardi B. You know, so I mean, in any event, it is publicity, because what do they say? Good publicity, bad publicity. It's all publicity, right? It drives traffic to her channel. Absolutely. People go and watch. But, you know, that video is garnering views. It's going up. But when it got to come down, the more views it is, the more it will affect the channel. It's at 4.5 million views, 5,000, whatever. That is heavily affecting her channel because it's holding weight. You know what I mean? Like, it's a heavy hitter on her platform. So when that's removed, that's affecting your platform dramatically. It's affecting it revenue-wise, algorithm-wise. You in the algorithm now, your videos being recommended. Yeah, you're Tasha K. Yeah, you got 1 million subscribers. Of course, people know who you are. But YouTube is a game. YouTube is about analytics. It's about numbers. When that stuff gets removed and you start subtracting things, it starts going in the red. You understand what I mean? So absolutely, it will be affected. I mean, I'm not saying I want to see the woman go down. Please do not. That's not where I'm coming from at all. I'm simply giving the explanation of what's going to go down, what's going to happen. And I'm not saying I want anybody to lose anything, but this is where you find yourself. And we are reporting on this lawsuit. She was in court yesterday. Today, she was on the stand, and she basically told the truth and said that everything that she said was a lie. She knew it was a lie when she said it. She did it for financial gain. The jurors all got to see that. They got to hear it, and they got to see the videos as evidence, saying that she wiped her behind with the lawsuit, that she wiped her behind with the demand letter, that Cardi B has herpes, HPV, all these things. Herpes B got all of the stuff that she said, and dragging and talking about this woman's husband and her child, all of the nasty things, and then talking on the phone with Lovely T and admitting that you knew it was a lie, and you potentially, it could have been, Star Marie could have had mental issues. All of these things have been brought to light, and the juror grasped and did she really just, do people really talk like that? Yes, Karen. Yes, girl. Yes, Karen. Oh my God. Do people, is it really that type of environment on YouTube? Yes, Karen. Yes, Karen. How many days of the trial are there? I don't know. It will go however long it goes on. And like I said, I don't think, you know how it you know, as it goes, you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to go on for a long time. It doesn't have like a designated time frame. So it's not like they say it's going to go from today to this, you know, date and time. It just goes as it goes, and as they get everything fitted in, and then when it ends, it just ends, right? So I don't think this is going to take long, because where are we at? Tasha only has 125 pieces of evidence to Cardi B's 1,021. So they want to fit all of that in there. So Cardi's will take up more time. Her presenting her case will take up more time. This is a open and shut case. I don't think we're going to be at this for 2 weeks. I don't even think it'll be that long. I'm looking for by the end of next week for this to be over with. I'm not thinking this is going to go into no month, drag it out. I'm thinking this is going to be a week and a half, 2 weeks at tops. Because what can you really prove? You know, what is it she's going to come back from this? The dream team, Olga Sadir and Tasha K? No. Those videos is what doing her in. Those videos, your words, ma'am, your mouth. And then the constant keep doing them after you was locked up in a lawsuit, after you got sued, you kept doing videos, you kept going at it. All of that stuff is playing a part. All of that's going to play a part, and it's going to not play a part in who win or lose. This is not about win or lose. This is about financial. This is about how much is she going to have to pay her. That's where we are. This is not oh, the jury's going to decide whether Tasha's going to win or Cardi's going to win. That is not how, this is not TV. This is, we are determining how much money this woman is going to be paid. Do she need the money? No. Nope, but you did this. You took it this far. What did you say? She can afford it? Absolutely. You said she can afford counseling? Absolutely. Because you thought you were going to get some money out of this. That's what you thought. You thought that you were going to get some money. You thought that you were going to go up there and say, oh, she says this in her songs. Y'all know the judge was playing into that rhetoric in the beginning. Well, you know, her disposition and her character and what type of person she is in her songs, that don't mean anything. Once you start digging through this stuff legally and they start putting that stuff together in a case and the lawyers present their case, now the judge is singing a different tune. Now you're telling Tasha K, do it again. Do it again. Answer the question, ma'am. Stop gaslighting. Stop millie rocking. Answer the question. Answer the question. She thought that she was going to paint the narrative that Cardi B was this and that, her persona. Oh, she's a gang member. She does this. She does. Oh, you know what? We're going to pull up these videos and we're going to put this. And you thought you was going to put copy, paste, and cut and slice. Again, this is not YouTube. You may be able to put together receipts for your winos and your viewers that are fake and copy and paste and edit and have Shek over there. Tasha K, Tasha, what are we going to do? What do you want me to put this together? You want me to put this? I'm going to edit this and I'm going to edit it out. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to put this. And you think that you can do that on YouTube. Yeah, you can do that in front of for your viewers. But you can't copy, slice, dice, cut up, and present nothing in court, honey. When you start putting that paperwork together and realize you have nothing, your case starts looking a little different. It starts falling apart. And now you're on the stand being made a fool of. Period. The sad thing is that there are several people waiting until this trial is over to file their lawsuits against her. Absolutely. That's a true statement. I can't imagine them looking at her videos with their mouths open. Karen Battle says it hurts us as black people. We can't break the tension and resolve our issues and better support each other. Everyone get a bag, but greed is always the outcome. And there is a billion people on YouTube, and I tell people this all the time. There is a billion people on YouTube. We can all get money. You think a billion people are going to watch just Tasha K? A billion people are going to just watch me or whoever else? We can all get this money. It can all be spread out evenly enough for all of us to make a decent little chunk and get a piece of the pie. And really together, if we would come together, we would do more together than we do separate. But everybody wants to be, the chief. Nobody wants to be an Indian. Everybody wants to be, the prince and king and queen of their castle. Nobody wants to work together. Forget about it. If I tell you how to work something and then you learn how to do it and then you do it better than me and then maybe your video quality is great. It's just too much jealousy. People will never be able to come together because everybody is in competition. But this is not YouTube. This is a court of law. So whatever your interactions are on YouTube and however you get down over here, honey, this is Judge Ray's courtroom. Honey, you in Judge Ray's courtroom now. All right, you are in the big leagues. And he said, answer the question, Miss Kibi. Answer the question. You are beating around the bush, ma'am. You answering something that we've been there. We need you to come back to this. Did you know it was a lie when you said it? Yes, I did. I basically did it for financial gain. That's what this whole thing sums it. 2 days worth of testimony from Tasha K basically summed it up. I knew I was lying when I put the footage out. When I did the videos, I knew it was a lie, but I wanted to gain money. I needed my channel to grow. I wanted followers. All of that is basically what the court was shown and told by Tasha K through her actions and her videos, the evidence, and through her testimony. Period. So that's where we are, and that's where Tasha K finds herself. All right. So if you guys have any comments, please make sure you drop them in the comments when you're catching the replay. Make sure you put them in the chat. Make sure that you are sharing this video. Make sure you're subscribing. That's the best way to help us on this platform for us to grow. We are 100, well, right before I went live, we were 93 subscribers away from 10K. So thank you so much for getting me to that goal. I've been working towards that goal since I've been on YouTube in 2020. We came up here February of 2020, and we are now pushing 10K subscribers almost 2 years later. So I thank you guys so much. No, I'm not a big YouTuber. No, I'm not at hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But the people that I do have, they are loyal. They watch me no matter what I put up. And I thank you for that. You are the reason why the channel is growing and why we're doing well. You know, I don't bat an eye at my analytics and at my little money I get every month. It's cute and I appreciate it. So you guys keep on making the channel great. Keep on viewing, keep on watching. We will keep you posted with this lawsuit as we have information. I generally don't like to put out stuff that I can't validate. I have been looking at the court documents and I've been going off the transcripts. As I said, I can't wait to get my hand on the actual transcripts that the clerk is typing, the transcription, the person that's over there. That person, I cannot wait to get my hands on that transcript. That's the one. And we're going to comb and we might have a pajama party going over that. Honey, did you say what she said? Cardi came with this. Yes, we won. We won. She going to be skipping out that courtroom, honey, when she win. We going to be like, yes, Cardi. Honey. Yes. So you guys be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We will keep you posted. But that's it. That's all we have for tonight. You guys be sure to have a safe night. You know, make sure that you're masked up if you go out. Be safe. Wash your hands. Because that Omarion, that virus, that variant, that one is really doing damage. Numbers are going up. So we got to work together to get these numbers down. I mean, I know it's, you know, it's flu season. It's that time. Germs are everywhere. But we can all do our part. Wear your mask. Stay social distanced. And stay in the house as much as you can. You know, I know you got to go to work and things like that, but just stay safe, you guys, all right? So thank you for tuning in. This has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. Tasha K, Cardi B trial update. All the new subscribers and the new viewers, welcome. And thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. We love you, but we got to go. I'm out of here, y'all. Bye. Good night.